every day recording videos and calling for peace is not the way to go. You are just playing, like appealing to emotions.
Okay.
That's what Japon is doing.
Okay.
Trying to make things look like I'm the clean angel. So
okay.
I'm the one
so
trying to
you
make
don't you don't
right.
see such call from him as genuine.
It's never genuine. This never a genuine concern Japon is raising. He's just playing political games in favor of his camp. You understand? Trying to make things look like he's the one, he's the right person to unite the party, so they should vote for him as their next flag bearer. That's all he's trying to do. And so me, whenever I see these things, I just turns me off.
He's making
too much noise.
You don't want him to speak.
He's
peace.
making too much noise. He will do that.
Did he also feel some?
Beat him again.
Did he also feel some threatening quotes in there?
Yes, Japan never talks without threats.
Ride or drive with Shaxi. Download the Shaxi ride-hailing app and sign up as a driver or rider. Get Shaxi today from the Google Play and Apple App Store today.
Danny Beats Classic.
Time up for PNP, aka Pop and Politics. Yɛtena wo PMP mu a onim sɛ enkomo ne yɛ simple. Yɛhwɛ sɛ ne ɔman no ne enema ɛkɔ so wom ɛkɔ beyond showbiz, any activity around governance, policies, and the people. Ɛno na ɛyɛ Pop and Politics PMP. Yɛhwɛ na yɛtimi address ne nyina. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to PMP. Gentlemen are seated in Team Dode Solomon. Simply call him Chemo, our online manager here at Flex Entertainment Limited, as well as man like Honorable Baleto. And our friend was Joseph. Joseph, and I'm honorable, but Joseph don't come in anymore. Kasi Baleto, and then I registered Joseph there. How will I know Joseph? Of course, Honorable Baleto is a student at the University of Ghana, an executive member of TAIN. And when we meet like this, we also discuss some of the happenings in Ghana. Now, and one significant thing, across Ghana, National Thanksgiving Day and prayers. Now, as it stands now, ebimumpo ebizaz we swear Republic Day after done National Thanksgiving or National Day of Thanksgiving and prayers. Christians and Muslims now come omo bompire amo mine. Ebizi no mine because anyam paibo na me kopa djuma binye and Tuesday munya cake na me kopa djuma. Ebizi you can't ignore that side of Ghana and that side of living. Say obeka say o mompire that be encounter na women are glow for kopoma bompire e bimpo bizas na glow for mukobi and come on bebre ya na cost ladies and gentlemen as part of our conversation besa yefa we su ni kind yen share mintie what my pundits will say but about National Day of Thanksgiving and prayers. The significance in this.
Well, I think the one that I can say is the unity of our religious groups. Apart from that, I don't see any other significance.
Unity of religious groups.
Yes, I mean, religion is something. Sometimes, I mean, based on history, it can disturb a bit when it comes to religion. When it comes to where people belong.
Okay.
They don't really want to mingle like that. But so if you have a way of getting all of them under one umbrella for them to pray for Ghana, I think it's a good idea. Okay. So it will bring unity. We will see ourselves as not really competing, but doing our thing to please God. For those who believe in serving spiritual and then the God thing, I think that's the significant. But apart from that, I don't see prayers, national prayers and whatever, doing anything for Ghana. I mean, the people in charge supposed to do what will make Ghana a better place. So prayers for me will not do anything. So just do the right thing. And instead of going for prayers, and after that you'll be corrupt, taking Ghana money and doing other stuff. I mean,
and no ni amount for be challenges.
Yeah, so for
some more mo bomb pa mo na corruption
so for me, I won't do anything apart from the unity, that the sense of unity that it will give to Ghanaians in general, because we have a lot of people who are religious, either they are Muslim, Christian, and then the African religion, or the traditional religion as we call it. Even for those who don't believe in anything, or who are not part of the religious groups, they will still be identified with one of these groups, even if they don't practice it. So a lot of Ghanaians are just religious people, and if we will find a way for us to come together with the idea that we are praying for the betterment of the nation, I think it's okay. But it is only bringing unity. I don't see it bringing any improvement in anybody's life. If you are not doing the right thing, I must
forget it.
Forget it. We
I see. Honorable Baleto,
boss.
National Day of Prayer and Thanksgiving. The significance for you?
Yeah. So before I go to the significance of it, a very happy new month to our viewers. We are in the first day of the month of July.
The 7th
God has
month
done
of the
a
year.
lot for us.
I know, right?
Today marks exactly 175 days in office. As we are resetting the country gradually, and we hope that everything is going to be on course. But
is the country really on reset, though?
Yeah, we are on course. We are on the reset course. So, touching on the significance of it, God is the ultimate source of everything in life. You understand? Sometimes we don't necessarily acknowledge Him directly, but indirectly. If you are grateful to God, you see that fundamentally He's the source of everything you do. You understand? From the onset, we see John Dramani Mahama portraying God in his administration. When he won the elections, they had a Thanksgiving service, and the youth, the regional youth branch also organized a Thanksgiving service. He was there to praise and all that. A lot of, this kind of religious activities that pinpoint the kind of person your mama is when it comes to the issues of God and then this kind of stuff. So, but I want to correlate it to something. This is not an activity to portray the kind of assumption or the presumption that God will solve our problems, or God is the answer to our problems. As a country, no, our workings will solve our problems.
Exactly.
It means that we are the solution to our problems. God will help us if we are helping ourselves. So when people gathered, some men of God in the country, some bishops, prophets, and go to the sanctuary to go and pray for the city whilst they were not working, while they were not tackling the fundamentals of the economy. That was erotic. That was wrong. This is not what you are doing. We are saying that, we have a lot of religious bodies. We have Christianity, we have Islam, we have traditional, and others who believe in something else, but we consider them as minors. Because our tradition, let me see, our settings or our African settings recognize these three major ones: this Christianity, Islam, and traditional religions. You understand? So there are other people who believe in a lot of things that we can't talk about now. So yes, this is to bring people under one umbrella to. Number one, the idea is that we all believe in God. Traditionally, even when they are pouring libation, they say, say, Kwame, Asasi, they are all attributes of God. So they believe in God. So all of us, you come together and appreciate God's dealing or how far God has brought us. And that is the number one aim of it. Number two, to create an awareness, you understand, a sense of unity, and then a sense of purpose. You understand? We sometimes spark to do the right thing when we tune our mind towards the social foundation of it, the ethical part of it, and then also the how should I say it, the divinity aspect of it. You understand? For instance,
but those things, or do they really count when it comes to governance? The divinity, the benengbens, the social.
Yes.
Are they really impactful when it comes to governance?
Generally, yes. But you
what
cannot measure
what has divinity got to do with the dollar and the cedi?
Oh, no. See, the people working for the sectors. For instance, the finance minister is let me see, I believe strongly he's a Christian. But I don't know which church he goes and all that. But he's a Christian. So if he sees someone like John Dramani Mahama portraying God in his dealings, and he's always so particular about the right thing being done, one way or the other, his mind will also go on the issue that no, this stuff, this issue of God, like I should also be guided. Yes, I should also be guided in a way. Yeah, that's why from the beginning.
Ken Ofrata was a Christian.
Yes.
Oh yes.
In fact, he is one person who portrays God more than necessary.
Yes.
In his statements, in his delivery, submissions, and all.
The white
he will always be quoting Bible and all that.
Always wearing white.
Yes. He proves to be white all the time.
Yes.
And he was really an advocate for building the cathedral for God.
Yeah, they were
because if President Mahama is portraying God or claiming God, it does not change the mindset of anybody.
Yes.
As a matter of fact, but people who are even in the church, who are shouting, they are not proclaiming, even their own God. Spirit, they are the spirit.
But see, you see,
now
sometimes it's very important to make separations. You understand? In philosophy, we have something we call generalization. Most of them are hasty generalization. It means that you rush to categorize things and that one.
No, because over the years we have seen how it plays out.
I'm not disputing that fact, but the fact is that these people, Kenneth Fuyata, and they were using that one to control the mindset again of the generality of Ghanaians. Ghanaians are so divinely inclined. Once you say that, come to this place, come and pray. No, let me use it. We are going to do a conversion. The conversion, the team is take over your financial breakthrough. You see the number of people who come. Why? Because God is going to give us a breakthrough. But the mind itself is not on the work, what we do before the breakthrough come. Let's go and pray to come. God will do it. So they capitalize on that to do what they did. Organize people to go and pray for the city. Will angels drop and come and appreciate the city, or come and tackle the fundamentals of the economy to make it strong? No. Would they come and regularize trade? Would they come and convince people to invest in the local economy? No. But they capitalize on that to deceive the generality of the people. The National Cathedra, another example.
But you see what
they were capitalizing on that.
I'm sure someone can also say the same thing about what the president is leading the whole nation to do today. As much as it looks beautiful, once again, someone also say, another way to get to the gullible minds of Ghanaians that, they are religious, they are Christians, they are white, they are clean.
Yes.
But I can tell you, all the people who were gathered there, additionary actually the marking scheme, about 95% of them will fail.
Yeah, that is
including those who were leading the prayers themselves.
Yeah, that is
you understand.
Yes.
So, National Thanksgiving Day, it's okay. I'm happy. They really did not make the holiday about that. The holiday is still the Republic holiday. It's not about the Thanksgiving, and I'm happy about that. So, if indeed we are going to be doing some of these things, then as a country, we should look at our priorities well.
Yeah, so concluding, yes, we are not praying for the city. We are working towards strengthening the city. And we've achieved, let me say, over 50% of that already. The evidence is clear. We are not just praying for miracles to happen. We are working for the miracles.
Okay.
We took over we are in we just entered the 7th month.
7th month, yeah.
The evidence is clear.
Yeah.
So anyone who will sit down and say we are praying, we want to use the same tactics, or how do you use you have a way
playing the minds.
Yes.
Oh, you want to play politics with the people, or
yes.
Which one are you saying?
You have a word you use, but I forgot, but all the same. That's not what you are doing.
Okay.
We are just saying that, okay, let's just have a day as we are resting. It's still the Republic Day, as she said, but let's also acknowledge what the Lord has done, and also use the opportunity to come together to remind ourselves of the mandate on us.
Chamo, did you see the Aglo people there? Have you seen them in any of the videos?
I've not really.
Okay.
I don't know their connection with the current administration now.
Okay.
I mean, for them, I know that they are saying that it's non-denominational. Anybody at all can join them.
Non-partisan, and that nobody should wear anything party colors for that occasion.
Yes, and people were also accusing them of praying favorable prayers for NPP and the other one for NDC. I don't know.
The Aglo people.
Yeah.
Okay.
They've been accused. I'm not saying that's what they do, but there are a lot of
allegations leveled against them all the time. Yeah.
Because their prayers, they can pray for peace for Mahama, but they will thank God for Akufo-Addo, and like it looks like
their topics.
Yeah, their topics are
to the NDC.
Yes, that's what some people are saying. I don't know if it is part of the reason why they are not featured prominently in this prayers, because that is their job.
Yes.
The main thing for them is to pray for Ghana. Yeah. So if we are doing national prayers
and they were not featured
like
because that, so far all the videos and photos I've not seen any mention especially for them.
And it's some way, but maybe they also didn't approach the presidency or whoever was in charge that they want to be part of it, because they are an NGO kind of. So it is not.
They don't want to belong.
Yes, and it is not the government agency that you say that by all means they have to put them in there. They have to submit themselves, or they have to approach the government or the department who was in charge of this to say that we want to feature here, we want to, because this is what we really do. I didn't see that from them, but maybe they were there, but this time around not as Aglo members, but rather as Ghanaians who want to partake in what was happening.
I see. Now let's also consider this. There have been the other conversation of who is being invited to be part of this. I've seen some outrage online about invitation to Agradaa. They are going like, are we serious at all? We say we are doing National Day of Thanksgiving and Prayers. And in the invitation list, we see someone like Agradaa having a VIP invitation. Many have come against it. To them, they think, then it is not even a serious thing, because using their own marking scheme, they think Agrada's score is too low to be part of such a gathering. And I don't know what you guys think about it.
Personally, I've not seen anywhere that Agradaa is part of the invited.
Oh yeah, she's there, pa.
She's really part of it.
She's there, pa, having her VIP invitation.
Okay, I've not seen. I'll search for it, but I don't know the purpose for which they invited her. But once again, the people who invited her might have seen something special, or might have a reason. I personally, you see, I don't see anything wrong with sometimes writing people off or anything like that. You understand? Like, we see people like Agradaa to be some way, like to have some certain code address that we put on them. That in itself is not wrong. But the thing is, everybody has his beliefs, and everybody is at liberty to do whatever he or she wants to do. But the thing is, you shouldn't contrary to the law. You understand? In Ghana, our major problem is that we don't have a clear regulations to regularize people who call themselves men of God and their conduct, how they conduct themselves. A lot of pastors or so-called men of God are doing a lot of evil stuff, even as we are talking now this moment. That we are supposed to get a certain law or an instrument to regulate how these people act, how you even rise to become a pastor, call yourself a bishop and all that. There should be a very strict regulations concerning them, because some of them are misbehaving too much. They are giving people poison, chemicals to drink in the name of miracles. A lot of things are happening. So you understand, sometimes these things will happen and we'll play politics with it and it won't go anywhere.
And that's why they think the NDC is once again playing gallery.
You see, we should be very objective about some of this stuff. You understand? And we all know what is happening.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That people are saying that NDC is playing to the gallery. Because if really you are doing National Day of Prayers and Thanksgiving, then you should be selective. They invited, I don't know whether he came purposely for this, Cardinal Texan. I don't know whether he came purposely for this or he's coming to Ghana.
But he was invited by President.
So purposely for this?
Yes, it will be part of the reason.
Exactly.
Yes.
That's what I'm saying. So if you are inviting Cardinal Texan, in fact, he is close to even being the Pope of the world. So if you're inviting Cardinal Texan and you bring in Agradaa, then they go like, money abre, and I'm the social media now, content creation.
For me, I think those who will be thinking that they are wrong. What is wrong with Agradaa? For me, I think Agradaa, she's, as we speak now, a woman of God. She has a church. She has members. People go to her church. So what is wrong with her being part of the people that were invited? I don't see anything wrong with it. The same way, there are people elsewhere who will be looking at Cardinal Pierre Texan and will feel that the Roman Catholic Church are not doing the right thing, so you don't need to even invite them. There are people there who bash Roman Catholic Church. They think that they are evil. In fact, they don't deserve to even come close to worshiping God and all those things. At some point, they even say that they are the Satan agent and all those things. So if we allow people to decide the kind of people that we should invite because of their brands or status and all those things, it won't work for us. I think there's nothing wrong with Agradaa being part of the people that they invited to do the prayers. She has qualified based on their own, the way that they do their thing. You don't need any registered something to call yourself a pastor. Only if you can gather people, pray for them, you are a pastor. That is the standard. So why do you think that Agradaa will not deserve it, but Cardinal Pierre Texan should be invited? They should all be invited. I don't see anything wrong with Agradaa being part of the dignitaries.
Well, I think we wish them well, and we are still observing whether this will bring some impact on the Ghana economy as much as it will also bring some impact on Ghanaians in general. We keep observing, like someone would say, we watch, we don't judge. Let's see how it goes. The prayers ongoing, gospel ministers singing and all that. But we're wrapping up with a video that we chanced on Honorable Kennedy Japon, calling for unity. And it looks as if for the past weeks, months, the NPP, every opportunity they get, they sit down to call for unity. We are asking if this unity they have been calling for is real, or once again, another rhetorics where they are just saying things to look good. But within them, they still mean to be treacherous and wicked and all that, because we see what is happening. And even this video from Kennedy Japon, as much as he seems to be calling for unity, there are other people who are reading meanings of threats into the video, saying that, oh, when you listen to exactly what he's saying, the man is not only calling for unity, he's also threatening the people that, well, I want peace. I want peace in the party, but if you misbehave, then he should be ready for the showdown that he has promised some time ago. Let's go watch him. Gonna come back. I pick the views of my people on this briefly, then we can run away from it.
I have said it several times that if MPP will come back to power, unless we are united, and I repeat, even if you bring Jesus Christ, without unity, we cannot win the election. So I'm of the opinion and firm belief that with unity, we'll be able to win 2028. But there is a catch here. I didn't come here to, but because you raise it. See, when you want peace, two things that you need to ensure peace and unity is fairness and justice. Without fairness and without justice, it will be very difficult to get everybody on board. So I'm pleading with you, the executives, to stand firm. I know pressures all over, but a situation where you have members of parliament, party executives, openly endorse a candidate. But when the others go to endorse one candidate, they ask them to go to disciplinary committee. They call and threaten. No, General, may I still stand for peace. But let me give you one example, the Kumasi incident. When I was there, can you believe that the MPs who were with me, they call and threaten them? Tech, the MPs who were there, they call and threaten them. I beg you, if it continues like that, whatever we do, we cannot get unity. So you have emphasized unity, I go for it. I always talk to my people, especially one guy. When I come and watch the videos and the things he says, I say, Ish, it's no good. It won't help us. But we have women who are not party members insulting other people whom they consider not to be on their side. So what's the essence of democracy? We are not enemies. If you contest somebody, you are not his enemy. When we finish, we come together. But we are preaching unity, unity, unity. But the way things are going, it's going to be tough. So whatever you said, we take it in good faith. I'm going to continue preaching unity to get the party to power. Thank you.
Well, but later you start this. The Honorable King of Japon calling for peace. At the same time, some people see threats and some caution in his submission or in his speech.
Yeah.
What do you say to that?
Myself, I'm tired of King of Japon calling for peace, peace, peace.
Why are you tired?
Peace
we want peace. That's why you guys are praying.
Ghanaians are peaceful. It's them people that is chaotic. And their base is destabilized. They should sit down themselves and talk about how they will organize their base and strengthen their party if they want to do so. If they don't want to do so, fine, that's good. But this playing to the sensation of the media every day, recording videos and calling for peace is not the way to go. You are just playing, like appealing to emotions. Okay, that's what Japon is doing. Okay, trying to make things look like I'm the clean angel. So okay, I'm the one. So trying to
you don't see such call from him as genuine.
It's never genuine. This never a genuine concern Japon is raising. He's just playing political games in favor of his camp. You understand? Okay. Trying to make things look like he's the one, he's the right person to unite the party. So they should vote for him as their next flag bearer. That's all he's trying to do. And so me, whenever I see these things, like turns me off.
You
He's making too much noise.
You don't want him to speak.
He's making too much noise. He will do
that. Did he also feel some?
Beat him again.
Did he also feel some threatening quotes in there?
Yes, Japon never talks without threats. Oh yes, trying to make it look like the man he's not. Yeah, like if you play with me, I'm going to give you a showdown. But by the end of it, you are rather giving the showdown. As it happens. You threaten Ekufa to do that, you give him showdown, he and Baumia. But by the end of the game, you were down. You understand? I'm telling Japon that he should work, he should focus on the work he's doing, like doing the right thing. He knows what is right, he should do it and stop playing to the emotions of the generality of the people.
Is that not part of politicking?
It's politicking, but it won't work for him in the long run. It won't work for you. Right now, you are not speaking to only MPP, you are speaking to Ghanaians.
Okay.
You understand? Although it's MPP people are going to vote, you are speaking to all of us. So imagine, even if you win the primaries and you are still going to play with this kind of emotional appeal, how are you going to go about it? Because clearly, NDC is a clean party. You are not going to get some certain things to play the emotional game with us. You feel like that. You feel like woefully. So he should advise himself and work. He should work hard. If he wants to unite the party really, he should sit down the authorities and discuss ways and means to bring the party together. Right now, everybody has his ways. They are parted. The MPP is parted into various, apart from the main blocks that we know, the Japon's block, Baumia's block, and now we are having a Brana Champions block. There are other petty block. The base is totally disunified.
I see.
Yeah.
Well, I'll go to.
They are not coming to power. They are not coming to power anytime soon. That one day, that's real.
When you guys don't even know who your next flag bearer is.
That is not an issue.
It is an issue. It is an issue. If it is Mahama, then we cannot hit our chest and say it is not an issue. But because it's going to be a new candidate, the new candidate is not coming to convince us.
People,
would we love him? Would we appreciate him like we did for Mahama? Mahama was loved, not because of now, because of what he's done before. That candidate who is coming, who is he? What is his track record?
Let me borrow some people's word. We have the men. We have the men.
Anytime people have said we have the men, they brought women.
Yeah, in a comfortable.
Those people, always brought women.
Exactly. Well, Chamo, wrap up for us. Canada, Japan calling for peace and the genuineness of it, and the fact that people are also reading some threatening messages in there to the party and their ways and means.
Yeah, for me, I think it's part of a strategy to get some people on his side, and at the same time, he will not play loose because, well, some people in the party feel that they are not treating him fairly, or they don't want the election that they are about to organize to be as fair as possible. Some people feel that they are not doing certain things right. You see, one of them, they want to do early primaries instead of 2 years to the election. It's one thing. Those who are advocating for that, or those who propose that, were saying that if they do it earlier enough, then they can work for the internal issues happening to be resolved before the main election will come on. That's one of the reasons for going for that earlier thing. But some people are saying that, okay, that one is true, but the problem here is that people who will be in charge to do that are those people who voted for Baumia the last time.
Okay.
And in the party, they are supposed to do the election for the executives before the main person. So if the old people who voted for Baumia are those people who are still going to do the voting, then we don't even have to do the voting. Just give it to Baumia. Because those people, I don't think they have changed their minds.
They are still at the same
positions, and they are the ones who are going to vote and all those things. It will be difficult for them to change their minds at this time, especially as early as this. We just had an election, not even a year now. So just after a year, you are having an election for the same people. I mean, 1 year is too early to convince people with a certain political mindset to change it. So if you are going that direction, it is at the disadvantage of Kennedy Japon.
Okay.
That's one.
Okay.
So if he is calling for unity, I see it as part of his strategy. But at the same time, he is trying to tell them that let's work fairly as possible, so that whoever wins will not bring disunity or will not bring trouble.
Or the person will not complain of any foul play.
Exactly. Because if you don't do that, you can go for the early election that you want to go. Your aim is to get it so that you can resolve the internal issue, but the issue will even be bigger
Escalated,
than
to be escalated.
Yes, if you don't do it right. So I think that's why he is doing that. Calling for unity is part of the strategy. I mean, every politician will do what they feel that people will say that, okay, they are in for the best. So he will do whatever it takes to for people to get that impression. And again, there are a lot of issues with the executives especially.
Okay.
And we can even mention names. One being Bono chairman, Kwame Bafo Abronye, as they call him.
Okay.
He had issues with Chama Wuntumi. I don't think it has
Abronye there, he's still firing. No?
Yes, exactly.
If you go
in
online,
fact, not long ago, Abronye fired Duncan Williams. In all because Kennedy Japon said that Duncan Williams has been advising him. He was fired to the point that even the party executive
had to apologize
and
on the party's behalf. Yes,
what is happening? And,
yes,
and it is because of Kennedy Japon. Because in an interview, Kennedy Japon said that he has people who have been advising him, and one of them is Duncan Williams, Bishop Duncan Williams. And just after that, Abron went
drops
into
the bombshell.
Yes, exactly. So those people like Abron, who are part of the executives, like now, still going to do the voting and all those things. I mean, Canada, Japan will not be comfortable with that. Even if he is the team, the party, the group that are supporting Canada, Japan will not be happy with that. So for me, I think they should just put the things right. It should be such that people will see it as fair as it can be for them to vote for whoever deserves to lead them. And I think it will be okay. As for calling for the unity and all those things, they were going for thank you tour and it became something else. So for that one, it is necessary for them to talk about peace. But are they acting it? That's where the issue is.
The big question. That's the big question.
That's why I'm not surprised that Canada Japan, in his quest of calling for peace, will also put in something that some people may even see it as a threat. But for me, I think it's all politics.
I see. Well, the clock is still ticking so fast. We will see what the outcome will be, but we still know that the months coming, the campaign will be intensified for who becomes the flag bearer of the new patriotic party and all the matters that are coming up. We wish them well, but we pray that the party stays together till the next elections. Else, the defeat they will chop this time around there, it will be more than necessary because Mahama keeps gathering more points for the NDC. As a matter of fact, however he is doing it, he keeps gathering more and more points for the NDC. So if the NPP does not do their things now in preparation for the 2028 elections, then we wish them well. Well, Honorable Baleto, we are closing your final words.
So my final words. So in MAME speech today during the Thanksgiving service, emphasize on ethical leadership and unity at national level. You understand? And I think this not national level doesn't mean only the top there or only the government like institutions and all that. It boils down to even the workplace. When you are working with people, how do you treat them? How do you make sure that they are comfortable so that they also deliver perfectly to their customers or whoever
The
they are rendering their
yeah.
services to. Yes, exactly that. So I will quote exactly what he said.
Okay.
Yes, he said, leadership is not about privilege or prestige. It is about service. It's about bearing the weight of people's trust and delivering justice, compassion, and accountability to every citizen. This is the difference between NDC and MPP. We walk the talk. That's what the white man will say. We walk the talk. This is not coming from the mouth of someone who will say this and come and say, hey, did I really promise to give every constituency $1 million? Where am I going to take that money from? Am I going to sell my father's house? This is not the person. This person speaking is someone who lives
my word.
what he says.
Okay, he walks the talk.
Yes, he walks the talk. Leadership by example. That's what the NDC is. And I'm telling you that, see, the flag bearership, we don't want to talk about it.
Okay.
We know that the 57% we got, we are not going to drop.
Okay.
We are going to 59 or above. 59%. The NPP, yes, for every democratic dispensation, we need an opposition party. That's why sometimes you pamper them so that they still be in the race.
They will leave.
Hadn't it be that reason, we'd have evicted them from the system. We'd have shut them up. But to just give them the leniency to walk beside us.
To leave as well. Wow. Thank you. Jamo, anything else to add?
Yeah, for me, I think we are in it. NPP, they have to be strategic. They have to know what will work for them as a party, not an individuals in the party.
Okay.
And they shouldn't even create that impression if that's not the case. The impression that they are taking decision to favor a particular person in the party will not help them.
Okay.
I think it will rather still go against them. So they should do it right and everything will be okay. We need opposition. We need a strong people so that when the party in power is misbehaving, we can easily replace them.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, thank you guys so much for being a part of PNP, aka Pop and Politics, right here on Sammy Flex TV. It has been revealing, and again, we also welcome all the blessings that came out of the prayers, whilst we also pray for genuine peace among the NPP. You don't want them to be fighting. The more they fight, the more they become weak, and the more they become weak, it gives the NPP guys, NDC guys, more room to misbehave. We want them to be on their necks, pressing them, please, acting as watchdogs for them, so that nobody will play any foul game anywhere. On this note, I want to say thanks to Balato, Baleto, Honorable Baleto, as well as in Team Dodo Solomon Chemo, with a team of producers, Theophilus because there's that, Sam Tuga, and you for watching. Subscribe to us. What do you think? Is there an agenda against Canada, Japan in the NPP? Let us know. At the National Day of Thanksgiving and Prayers, who was invited? Who was not invited? What do you think about this? This and many more will be what you'll be reading in the comment section. My name is Sammy Flex. Till we meet again, we're out of here. Salute.
Danny Beats Classic.
Everybody check now. Check it. Check it. Check it. Check it. The beat is real. Don't wait, make it kill ya. Get your green select glucometer and check it. Sugar level, check it. Check it. Check it. Check it. Green select glucometer. Check it. Push sugar level for check it. Check it. Reselect glucometer. Everybody check now. This advert has been vetted and approved by the FDA.